Sting. Set revels in his blessing.
Final resting place of Yelena Nikovic. She was accused of sorcery as a child and left to fend for herself. A familiar story.
I think that's for what other pieces were. Oh, I don't have any keys to open that.
What's happening, Hunter?
We can open this one for free. Got a Brabby. How you doing, buddy?
Interesting.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
I don't think kids would love this place, but sure.
Just tell
I
me.
already told you.
That was just a bunch of hocus-pocus mumbo-jumbo. Authored by the hand of a corrupted elder god, vile, unspeakable evil power contained within its pages. I get it. The Darkhold is bad. But I'm a scientist. I need facts, examples, highlights, lowlights.
Are you really asking me for a book report on the Darkhold?
I mean, I could just blast the page to smithereens without knowing the context, but understanding it is so much more interesting.
Context or no context, I'm still skeptical that your plan will actually work.
Well, okay, then share your deep insights with me, Dr. Spooky. Come on, spill the beans.
I have no beans to spill, Tony. I think I need some fresh air.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there, huh? I guess you're wondering why Strange and I were getting into it.
I saw enough.
He gets so huffy and precious when it comes to his magic stuff. Everything has to be shrouded in mystery, like he's on stage in Vegas or something. I think he's afraid I'm going to turn around and become an even greater sorcerer than he is.
Well, Tony, you are a bit competitive. I would not blame him for becoming a bit territorial as a result.
Aw, there's nothing wrong with a little friendly competition, is there?
I do not think Strange sees it as friendly.
Well, when he comes back, I'll try to smile bigger. Maybe that'll give him a hint.
Surely there is a way for you both to work together in harmony.
You'll never catch us in the same barbershop quartet. But, given enough time, I'm sure I can reverse engineer an Elder God's programming language. Sure, you may not be able to understand what I'm saying, but that's not my problem.
So you think the Darkhold is no different from some fabulous bit of technology?
Oh, absolutely. And like any other fabulous bit of technology, it's only a matter of time before I figure out how to do what I want to do with it. Every problem has a solution, my resurrected friend. And I'm going to find it.
I warn you, the Darkhold is not a thing to be trifled with.
Oh, I'm gonna trifle with it all right. I'm gonna trifle that thing until it's just burned ash on the floor.
Just make sure the pulp on the floor is not you.
Oh, I'll be extra careful.
And what about Strange? Are you going to let him sulk?
Oh, I'll find Dr. Spooky later, and explain my position clearly. Make sure he understands.
It might help if you stop calling him Dr. Spooky.
Yeah, you're right. I should use his name. Stephen Spooky.
I give up.
Well, don't give up yet. You need to get the research going on the Gamma Accelerator. I've got the pieces and Dad's research, and I'm ready to go. I'm serious about getting the research started. The parchment isn't going to blow itself up.
You want the magic highlights, Tony? Here's your highlight.
I feel like I walked into the middle of something.
All right, let's get...
Got more coil for me? I have high expectations. Sometimes, I even impress myself. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter, indeed.
Allow us to assist you.
Hero and his antagonist, that's what I need the most.
Later.
I mean, I like that it's free. It's not really helping you, but
Something to keep us occupied? So, do you have much experience with smithing? Perhaps you should put your suit on for this.
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
I assume through some sort of elaborate computer-aided precision manufacturing process.
Well, that's how it is now, sure, but the very first one I hammered out with my own two hands.
Oh, that seems improbable.
You're a wizard.
Remind me not to ask you about anything.
This forge fire is something special.
Good day, Hunter. How can we help you, Hunter?
I don't need multiple drain souls, because after a while, I'm battling long enough, this shit will cost like 6 or 7, and it's not per card, it's every single drain soul card in my deck will cost that. So it's not a good thing to have.
All right, here's the plan. I'll hit this thing with the big hammer, and you transform it into something useful.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then? No materials analysis, no tactical projections, nothing?
Nope. I'm feeling hands-on today. Just gonna hammer stuff and see how it goes. You do your thing, though.
This is why I despise group projects.
Actually OP-ish.
This is some of our finest work. Use it well.
Oh, I need a legendary. I don't have a legendary.
I'm here if you need me.
pain, no gain. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here. See you around.
I don't know if it gives me willpower or somebody else willpower, but it looks like the only person who has it is Iron Man. Apparently. So this isn't level based, so it doesn't matter who you choose. Just don't pick Iron Man. Recently completed daily sparring for 2 days, okay.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub.
Practice makes perfect.
New and improved.
Yeah, I guess it is a tough decision.
Timely enhancement. Let us see it in action. Our enemies are many, but we grow stronger. I feel strengthened and ready for battle. The greater the light will fight the darkness.
Sometimes you just need to spice things up. Try something different.
New and improved. Timely enhancement. Let us see it in action.
You ever wonder if those birds out there are stuck here, trapped in the Abbey's bubble? It's creepy if you think about it.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
Peace.
I just made up my card and my basic tip.
See you soon.
Nope. I know I'm planning to upgrade my card before my card.
Thanks, Hunter.
What is this? Fascinating.
I only picked the common one because I'm out of keys. Okay, guys. Just open one of the. I have no keys. Okay. There was one in the fucking Abbey. Was. Are you serious? There's one in here. In the common room. How did I miss it? Oh my god. I think it just regenerated. No, there's no way that wasn't like gone before.
Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers.
Oh, magic is the big thing. I might need Ghost Rider as well. Let's, great. felt good. Whatever that was.
Hydra has been collecting field data of some sort on a remote server nearby, and we have a chance here to look for ourselves.
Haven't changed their minds yet.
I believe Stark and Carol have done most of the legwork, but you still need to access those consoles to retrieve the data.
No argument here.
The power of the light.
Come get it.
Nice work. Roger that. I am impressed.
Never seen that before. Here it comes. I'm on it.
Paltry attempt at concealment.
Hydra Immortalis. Downstairs.
Hydra doesn't know when to quit.
I've got your back.
I usually prefer quiet entrance.
I will not be defeated.
Let's find out what you know. Someone order a
You asked for it.
We're tracking them.
Your future lies in the abyss.
All lined up.
You had your shot. Enemy reinforcements inbound.
Serve her with honor.
Might need a hand here. Walk in the light. Every little bit helps. Engaging. Why, look any different to you?
Target locked in.
Coward would hide. I'm going.
That's one hell of a move.
Now that was something.
I need no allies in this world.
This should get you going.
Are they stronger than they look, at least? Erase the very memory!
Glad I'm not on the receiving end. Exactly what I needed.
Can't run from this.
Let's do this. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Real original.
Guide my hand!
That's not supposed to hurt.
No more insolence!
That was your one chance. Is there a bounty on me I don't know about?
Reinforcements inbound.
Let's take control of this situation.
Ought to make things interesting. All yours.
I feel better already.
Your time is coming.
Hail that!
Time's up.
Changing their approach. Not bother running. Have an answer for this. Hydra.
You're mine.
We must help them. Not gonna be that easy.
It's good to be back. Who's next?
No place to hide.
I think we lost one. Watch my back. Help is at hand.
They're mine.
Leave some for the rest of us. Target confirmed.
That's a neat trick.
No one gets away.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Back in the game. Lucky shot.
I don't think they even realize the trouble there is.
Maybe you should teach me that one. I think you got him. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Your deliverance is at hand. Their loyalty to her is unwavering.
I have felt this once before. about
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. The light is on our side.
I needed that.
You were too weak for this fight.
I think you got him.
My fate is no different from yours.
We are being reinforced. They require aid here.
If you let them destroy that server, all of our work here is meaningless.
This shall be of great help. That's gonna leave a mark.
You must really want to piss me off.
A crushing blow.
Damn if I don't hate fanatics.
Some of them will join you on the other side.
Time to flee.
Wow, I'm glad you're on our side. Looks like you can use a hand.
That will not distract me. I fear no end. That will not distract me.
It's on. Maybe you should teach me that. Good. I could use some more practice. Oh, they smell nervous. Get ready. Give the mother my regards in hell. Time's up for these chumps. Playtime.
I know what my future holds.
Get some. Is that all you got?
You've recovered the data. Excellent work out there.
Book club.
Meet you.
Let's get moving.
Wasn't the first time I've read The Art of War, but I prefer this translation.
That book was a dense read, but I was struck by the similarities to Kree war manuals.
Looks like we're all here. Grab a seat and let's get started.
I am ready.
The Art of War is one of my favorite books, if not my favorite. Can anyone guess why?
Because it's not just about fighting, it's about how to conduct yourself when in conflict with others?
Carol gets it. For quite a while, all my interactions with people involve some form of conflict.
Interesting.
This book laid things out for me. Helped me understand you don't always smash yourself against a problem face first. You must understand your enemy before you can hope to defeat them. Hunter, you get this more than most. You understood Lilith, which led you to discover her weakness. With that came her defeat.
I lost 300 years to understanding. I would not call that a success.
I would. Your sacrifice, whatever it was, kept the world from plunging into darkness. My point here, until we know what game Lilith is playing, there's no way we can break the rules. That's the only way we win.
So the favorite book of a half-vampire was written by Master Sun.
I'm the Daywalker. Of course it is.
Carol, what stood out for you?
The chapter about flexibility in warfare. Yes, it presented distinct situations, but at its core, it promoted a philosophy of adaptability. This is a subtle but key difference from the Kree war manuals I know. Those manuals lay out how to overcome every possible contingency. Because Kree commanders always expect an answer, exceptions can flummox the ones who let the rules think for them.
I have not met a Kree commander, but humans are just as capable of rigid thinking.
Oh, of course. I think that's what the text is working against. The Art of War encourages fluidity of thought. The variations presented in the chapter on flexibility are examples, not rote technique.
And that's how wars are lost.
So I've been dying to know, what is Captain America's favorite part of this book?
After this read, everything he had to say about deception and warfare.
Ooh, explain.
Wait, what used to be your favorite?
Discussions of leadership. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I've long since internalized all that worked for me and examined what didn't. But convincing your enemy that your greatest weakness is your most powerful strength. Or the opposite, that your strength is a vulnerability? Exactly. It struck me, especially regarding our conflict with Lilith. So, what's our greatest strength? Lilith has no allies, just thralls. She is alone in this fight, but we are united. Are we? The greatest scientific mind I've known, sorry Tony, just defected to her side. What's to stop any of us from doing the same? I don't have an answer to the question I asked, but I plan to do what the Art of War suggests. Learn her weakness. Adapt as the conflict evolves. Keep Lilith guessing. And above all, think.
And that'll do it.
Great. So what's our next book?
I told Carol she could pick the next one.
I decided on volume 32 of the Kavat Koth.
The what now?
It's a cross between a legal text, a spaceborne invasion defense manual, and one of those sagas that Thor seems to love.
Okay then.
I promise it's not a heavy read. I thought it would be a good companion to The Art of War.
See you all next time.
I didn't know what I was getting into when I signed up, but I'm glad we have book club. It was good to see the conclusions we each drew from the book. That's why I think we need to do this. A team that understands its disparate parts works better in concert. But don't quote me.
I'm nervous about my book. I don't know how much of it will translate. Not the language, the ideas.
It is good to encounter new views. They help you better comprehend your own.
You really connected with the art of war, huh? I think you'll like my choice. Give it a shot. That's all I ask.
That went better than expected.
I am looking forward to reading Carol's book.
Same here. Feels like book club is pointing out an edge we've always had, but never knew to sharpen. That's all for now. You taking off or hanging out?
That is it for me.
Peace. The more we work together, the more I'm impressed. And I'm hard to impress.
Acunus ad sepulchrum. Offerte molem omni noxa, iram et tristis. Ipsico.
Tension's so thick I could claw it to shred.
Hunter, I need to talk to you. Hunter,
I wanted to talk... Actually, let's go someplace else. I wanted to talk to you about...
Oh.
I'm having a great time. Always good to flex the old brain muscles. I need your advice, though.
What kind of advice?
It's about Blade. I get the feeling that all of Book Club is just his roundabout way of getting to be friends with me. I mean, I'm touched. He seems like a good guy, but shy. So how do I tell him I'm totally cool with being best pals without scaring him off? Got any thoughts?
Friendships form naturally, whether people say it out loud or not. I think if you keep showing up at book club, things will be fine. I wish I could be more helpful.
Please, you've been more than helpful just listening to me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go catch up with my reading. I'm a couple of chapters behind.
I can tell.
Watch it. No spoil. I gotta say, I'm loving our current book. Something, or someone, is going to snap. Did you hear Tony and Strange arguing? Who's next? Parker and Nico? Seeing good troops lose their minds, not knowing if a tank was going to mortar their bunkers, but seeing seasoned, enhanced heroes walking on eggshells? is a new kind of unsettling.
What, no stars and stripes hoorah pep talk from Captain America? It must be bad.
We lived with the dread, channeled the tension. This feels different. Lilith's got too many tricks we haven't seen.
Tricks like mind control? We call that Tuesday at Xavier's School for the Gifted. I got a gut feeling that what's gonna come's gonna be more gnarly than usual. Then I'll even be surprised. I'd even go so far to start taking bets. But that's too grim. Even for me.
The Hellride is ready and waiting. You're an only child, aren't you?
Yes.
I guess you'd have to be. Caretaker used to tell us about Lilith's child, not Lilith's firstborn.
Can you imagine Hunter triplets?
That would have ended poorly. Caretaker always said she could barely handle one of you.
I could be, let us say, headstrong.
I can't imagine. It always strikes me how our family...
It must be difficult to be apart. You can go if you need to. We will not think less of you.
No, it's fine. He's staying with a family friend.
You keep in touch with him, don't you?
Yeah, I try to call him every day. He's healthy, happy, and safe. It's not easy to find that balance, but you have to do it. Without family, you lose a part of yourself. We set a new bar.
Routing Lilith and Hydra's forces at any turn. That's what I signed up for.
Feeling good today, girl?
Are you finally beginning to understand now? Family protects one another. Family loves one another. Family would do anything to save one another. Is that not what these heroes of yours preach? Then why abandon you at the doorstep of that wretched pretender Mephisto, my precious child?
My family saved me. It was the coward Blaze that sold me out.
Perhaps. Still, Blaze is no coward. And he is most certainly not a friend to Mephisto. For him to have made such a deal, all the more reason I must have the page.
I knew you were going to go there.
Say what you will about Johnny Blaze, but his soul is one of the strongest I have ever encountered. He has carried the parchment for decades without succumbing to its call, battled angels and demons alike, and rattled the thrones of far too many gods.
It almost seems like you admire him.
I simply state the facts. Now he is free of the page, and another takes on the mantle of its guardian.
Robbie.
Do you really think he will prevail over the Parchment of Power?
You were right, Mother.
I am?
Robbie will never be Johnny Blaze. He will become something far greater. I gladly place my fate and that of the world in his hands.
My original offer still stands. If you truly value your friend, relieve him of his burden and surrender the parchment to me. Ignore my warning, and Blaze's betrayal will be a fond memory compared to what is coming next.
I hope the others slept better than I did.
No, that can't be. I had that dream too.
Maybe it was something we ate.
Don't you mean someone?
I don't know. This stinks of a hex or a curse or something.
If we all had the same nightmare, does that mean we all share the same subconscious neurosis?
God, I hope not.
The probability of every single one of us walking the same dream state is 1,000,000,000,000,000 to 1. It must mean something.
Yeah, it means we might want to have a little chat with our friendly neighborhood hunter.
Oh, I knew I should have let Mr. Murdoch copyright that for me.
I still can't get that image out of my mind.
Same here, and that's saying a lot these days.
I'm sure there's a logical explanation for this all.
There is... the parchment.
I knew that page would find a way of messing with our heads.
Or maybe it was warning us about you-know-who.
Did you have the dream?
What dream?
I'm here if you want to talk about it.
I'm assuming you had the same dream last night as the rest of us.
I am pretty sure I did not. What was it?
I'll let Wanda tell you. She's better at communicating those kinds of things. All I can say is, what I saw last night made me worry about you.
I appreciate the concern, Robbie, but I'm all right. Whatever happened was just a dream.
Yeah, you seem all right standing here in the light of day. But that dream last night? Feels like too much of a coincidence that every single person in this abbey shared it.
I wish I could explain it.
Maybe it is the page, messing with us, trying to...
It is possible. The full effects of the Parchment of Power have gone largely...
And they will remain unstudied. honestly...
So...
Hell no. And not just because I suspect... Because I know whatever Blaze read set him off so hard that he betrayed us.
Are you afraid of reading the page because you think you would betray us, Robbie?
Kinda. Yeah.
I do not think you ever could. You are made of stronger stuff than Blaze.
Thanks, Hunter. It makes me feel better.
Yes,
Take care of yourself.
I always do. What is everyone so upset about?
A nightmare. We all had the same one last night, and it has unnerved us. Wondering if you had the same one too. Would be weird if you were the only one in the Abbey who didn't.
No nightmares here. My slumber was quite serene last night.
No offense, Hunter, but you're full of it.
As in, I am full of sweet dreams, you would be right.
I doubt that. Funny though. Everyone dreamed about you last night, but you didn't dream at all. Wonder what that means.
Wait, the dream was about me. What do you mean?
Let's just say you... something threw you above us. Your face twisted in what could only be described as extreme agony. And that's as far as I want to remember. I don't want to freak you out. I mean, it was just a dream, right?
Probably. Everything will be all right.
I just hope you're all right. Nightmare or not, it's shaken us up.
Wanda, I promise you. It was just a dream.
How can you be so sure? We should probably stop talking now. Everyone is staring.
They are staring?
Yep.
They really are frightened, are they not?
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, everyone here is just as afraid of me as they are of you.
Weird dreams, huh? Probably just the end of the world jitters. You get used to them. Coffee makes the bad dreams go away. Trust me, just don't stir in any sugar or milk. Believe me, if I thought Lilith had any influence over you, well, let's just leave it that I'm glad she doesn't. Now, where's the webhead with my coffee?
It was terrifying to see you hold the page in our dream, but somehow it felt right. I pinched myself awake and just thanked the Staff of One it was only a dream. You would never side with Lilith against us, right, Hunter? I feel bad for even asking that. Never mind. Don't answer.
I know we can't control our dreams, Hunter.
Seems like everyone had a restless night. I hate to ask this, but are you all right?
Why? Do I look like there is something wrong with me?
No, not at this moment, but the dream, I mean, nightmare we all had of you.
The one everyone had, but no one will tell me about?
Let's just say you should be grateful to have your collar to protect you.
Protect me from what, exactly?
Your mother, Hunter. Who else? If it wasn't for that collar, who knows how she might be able to manipulate you? I wouldn't put it past her to invade your dreams, the way I think she just invaded ours last night.
Do you really think she could manipulate us through our dreams? Even in this protected pocket dimension?
Anything is possible. In any case, best to keep our wits about us. I just don't want anything to happen to you, kiddo.
I don't like these apocalypse willies. I don't think the others have any nerve.
Come on over, Hunter. I'm slinging some hot, fresh parchment blasting tech here. It was all a dream, right, Hunter? Next time, could you dream of literally anything else? I'll even take one of those dreams where we're all late to class, and it's test day, and we're all in our pajamas. You know, the usual kind of dread. I'm trying to assume it was Lilith in all our heads last night. Don't prove me wrong, Hunter.
Lilith is... Please tell me it's not... That said, something still isn't quite making sense. The whole picture is fuzzy. We are missing something. Last night was no dream. Lilith intended us to witness that vision.
How's it going, boss? Came to the right man. Sometimes, I even impress myself. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. If you find more coil, send it my way.
Send it my way.
I'm usually a light sleeper, but disappointed. You wouldn't like me when I'm disappointed.
Like playing with fire, huh?
Nice to get...
We could go a few rounds.
Practice makes perfect.
New and improved.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
Time to take it to the next level. Do your thing.
Maybe I shouldn't be so gung-ho.
Anytime now, Tony.
Yeah, you're being a little extra you right now.
Forgive me if I'm a little excited that another one of my brilliant, one-of-a-kind inventions will thwart the apocalypse. Again.
Uh-huh. What's the plan?
No, not yet. Waiting until we have a quorum. Now, I know a lot of you aren't used to the scientific method. So, take a breath, let it all soak in. I can talk you through the really complex parts.
You want to shoot the indestructible Page with a giant ray gun.
A giant gamma ray gun.
You can't just blow up the Parchment of Power with gamma energy. It isn't done.
He has a point.
Look, you and the Hocus Pocus crowd had your shot. Now, it's my turn. Mine and Howard's.
Your father's research.
Pops wasn't trying to weaponize gamma energy. He was trying to supercharge it into an almost unlimited power source. Should probably thank Bruce for helping me realize that. Problem is, gamma energy has a threshold. Push it too much and it goes boom. Big time.
Enter Los Diablos.
Birthplace of the Hulk.
And the last time somebody tried putting Pop's theories to the test, entire area is still saturated with that same modified energy. If I can channel it through my accelerator cannon, well, that gamma field Page of yours
will go boom. Big time?
Bingo. Huge time.
We're gonna need a tremendous amount of power.
And not just gamma. Yo, Lost Boys. And Lost Girls, saddle up. We need you.
Sabretooth's still out there. They ain't going nowhere without me.
The more the better. Somebody's gotta clap when I thwart the apocalypse. Again.
This plan seems crazy, right?
Certified.
Stay focused on Tony's ridiculous plan. I'll keep an eye out for Hydra.
What's the word, kid?
Nothing. Nothing is definitely the word.
Oh, well, nothing's good. You don't have the Abbey masking you in that Page right now. Just keep a safe distance a little longer until we're ready here. With even one blast, my gamma cannon will drain the ambient gamma energy from this entire valley. This is gonna have to be a one-shot deal.
Then don't miss.
Got that part covered.
This is by far the worst plan I've ever been part of. And I've done jobs with Deadpool.
Robbie cannot hide that Page forever. If there is any chance of removing that burden from him... Speaking of...
Yo, Fast and the Flamius, what did I just tell you?
Stark! Power up that damn ray gun!
What?
Stark! Multiple targets closing on your position!
That ain't Robbie.
Activated gamma collectors now.
How long do you need?
How would I know? I just invented the damn things yesterday.
Then keep going. We will hold the line.
Stark. Too smart for your own good.
Ignore the others and follow that Page. It's time I return home.
could stop them from attacking the highly volatile gamma collector, that would be fantastic.
Feel free to come down here and throw a few lasers at him.
Sure, no problem. And while I'm down there, which one of you is going to initialize the accelerator to fire this thing?
Fair point.
We will hold this position as long as necessary.
Trust me, it'll be worth the wait.
Nice move, bub. Should do the trick.
I cannot seem to focus.
They cannot defy us.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Maybe run on home. She knows your every move.
It's just the least I can do.
I'll remember this.
She sees you, little pawn. You should have made sure I was down for the count. Your end comes.
getting real tired of running into you, Creed. Maybe it's time I cut off your feet.
Mother would just give me another pair. You should know that by now, Logan.
Tired of hearing about your mama, too.
Agreed.
We aren't allowed to take your life.
Up there, Stark.
Getting warmer. Keep fighting.
Better not be dragging your feet.
How does one drag their feet in the air?
I'll explain later, kid.
Mother won't let me fade away.
You were too weak for this fight.
I'm just gonna keep coming back. Mother made sure of that.
I am under attack.
Still want a piece?
Lilith has put a great deal of trust in your nemesis, Logan.
Yeah, she really knows how to pick 'em.
You sound bitter. If only Mother had chosen you, right, Logan?
I'm nobody's minion. I think that's a suckers like you.
Whatever works for you.
Worked before. Not gonna work this time.
I had hopes for a challenge.
Just as the story told us, you are strong.
You are nothing compared to the thing. Once again.
You think that's gonna get me?
Thank you, friend.
Leaving unless Mother says so.
One of these days, I'm gonna...
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Got the spins here. Stay down. Now for something real special. Business as usual. Let me give you a hand.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Now that was something.
I think we're ready to rock and roll.
You don't get it, Rump. There's magic pumping through these veins now.
You got that right.
Hold it!
Guys, I'm not sure how much longer we can keep this up.
Don't wait on me. Deal, I'll place. What did Lilith offer you? Better gas mileage?
Not quite. Return. Tried to avoid this mess, you know.
What?
But y'all had to do things the hard way. You were right, kid. I am a coward. Been running from this moment my whole life. World's really gonna beat this thing, it'll need someone strong. Like you.
Wait! No!
3, 2, 1.
See you soon, Brox.
Sleeping Titan has awakened. The Herald of Cthon.
No, it's the freaking Hulk! I just gave him an upgrade. Now, before we all start following I think it's important to recognize that my theory would have worked.
This is Dr. Banner's other side.
Horns are new.
That's not all, Tony. I'm finally seeing my true potential. Brother's
That sounds a little weird, too. Fair enough. That'll work.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Here we go. Who designed your armor? Because it looks like junk. Getting it done any way we know how.
I see your objective. You know that's not enough.
Sure, why not?
You will regret that. You only make me stronger.
How invigorating.
That will never stop me. Mother protects me. Only the innocent. I won't forget this.
I'm saving my emotions. Does that make me the new leader? How was I supposed to know Bruce would try and ride the lightning? We needed a way to destroy the parchment, and I gave us one.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
You see, this guy gets it.
This shall be of great help. Do not bother running.
Your power comes from a distance.
The advantage is mine. Walk in the light.
I am empowered. Bring about their end. Mother will always shield me. You know what happens when I get angry. You are not worthy of her. That won't do any good. It's too late to run now. Mother has perfected
Oh, I thought we were finished.
Let us finish this. I should probably thank you for helping me break through, Tony. You don't know how frustrating it is.
I think I liked it better when the big
I'm sure it was to your advantage keeping me down.
Don't get all broody on me now, Bruce. That's just Lilith talking.
Accept your fate. Only a fool would stand before us. of vengeance! Vengeance. It's yours. You're making a mistake.
You were never strong enough to face me.
Might as well be throwing pointy sticks.
How did you ever manage to control him in the past?
Well, control is a strong word. I'd say it's more like we pointed him at something and hoped for the best.
This is not reassuring. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Here, take this.
You have my thanks. None are forgiven. Led astray. Such power.
It is like fighting a god.
I'm taking him down before we can do it again. Just need to...
All these years told, letting you think you were my equal. I could have squashed you so easily.
You let us go. Not sure I want to know why.
The Hulk will deliver the page to Lilith, just as it was foretold. Just as she planned all along.
All right. Because you're telling me she orchestrated all of this?
My mother always gets what she wants. With the Darkhold in her grasp, there is only one thing she is missing. Me.
Only thing is, magic took out Sabretooth. Now I don't feel like smoking it. Knew one day he'd cut off more than he could chew. I just thought Creed's reckoning was mine to deliver.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah, your mama's got it in for you. Not to mention the rest of us, too. Just because it wasn't me, doesn't mean Victor Creed didn't have it coming.
It is indeed dark times when the youth must make dark choices.
I'm worried about the kid. You change when you cancel someone's check. We can't afford another one on our side pulling a Banner.
Battle offers us no easy choices, and none of us emerge unscathed.
Liliana's growing on me. I guess I gotta make sure she doesn't end up like me. Last thing I need is another Jubilee. She could come in handy against Hulk, though.
The Hulk situation worries us all.
I've survived a few dust-ups with the Green Rage monster. 2 reasons I walked away. Healing factor, and I got the feeling that Banner was holding the green guy back. I don't get that feeling anymore. Do you?
Dr. Banner may prove an ally to us.
Your mom's play of turning puny Banner was smart. She controls Hulk's only weakness. The part that was on our side. But it was nothing like that.
I can cross surviving a Hulk attack off my list of bucket things I never wanted to experience.
Chaos magic is a...
I've fought tougher Hellions.
Enough, Tony. We tried and we failed. Time to admit we might not have all the answers on this one.
We needed to act, and that's exactly what I did. Yeah, okay, the plan didn't work out. I'll come up with another. If that doesn't work, I'll try again, and again. Until I win.
You win?
You know what I meant.
I know exactly what you meant. Listen to someone other than yourself for once. Stand down, Tony.
Not while I can still fix this.
Stand...
What do you say, boss? Is Rogers right? Should the star player get benched after one mistake? Or maybe you're smart, and you know I can get us across...
You tried, Tony. That is admirable and greatly appreciated.
But no longer needed.
That is not what I am saying.
But you're thinking it.
We're barely mustering a resistance to Lilith and Hydra's normal goals. And now they have our Hulk. Made him a demon.
The Hulk is This is quite the conundrum.
Hunter, are you any good at writing eulogies? I mean, it's not like Robbie's gonna let you write a eulogy for Blaze. Seems like this is something he's got to work out on his own. But a little backup never hurts.
And what are you doing?
Me? I'm here to support Robbie. He watched his personal hero sacrifice himself. He shouldn't have to grieve alone.
Robbie's reaction is normal, considering what happened. We should all take a moment to grieve in our own way.
I usually take a few minutes of silence, which is big for me, considering normally I can't shut up. I don't think anyone is expecting Shakespeare. But I do know that if Robbie doesn't get some kind of closure, he's gonna be a mess.
Closure?
Yeah, closure? Like, after you have a breakup and you insist on making your ex go out for coffee so you can tell them how they made you feel.
Do you think that is effective?
I've watched hundreds of hours of daytime TV talk shows that say yes. So, as soon as Robbie works this out, we'll be good to go. Robbie will figure out what to do. Eventually.
I have something for you.
A pair of... Oh, I can't get Blaze out of my head. I don't mean possession or anything, just everything that happened.
Tell me what you were thinking.
On the one hand, he was my personal hero. On the other hand, he tried to destroy you. On the other hand, he sacrificed himself to save me. How do I honor him and still be truthful? It's too many hands.
Out of all of us, you knew him best, so whatever you decide to say, it will be appropriate.
That's the trouble. I don't even know what I would say or where I would even begin. I spent so much time measuring myself against him, and then he turned out to be such a turd.
Seems like you need more time to work out your thoughts.
Yeah, I don't think I can say turd in my eulogy. You really helped clarify my thinking. Thank you. This is so hard. Maybe we should just have a memorial walk.
Stepping up.
I don't understand. I thought the Avengers were supposed to be like the greatest superhero crew on Earth. I thought they would do better than this.
You should know this by now, Robbie. Meeting your heroes is always disappointing.
Guess you overheard our conversation.
Some of it.
Let's face it, this doomsday scenario might be a little too on the gothy supernatural side for the Avengers. So, it's time for them to move over and let the kids take the reins.
While I admit that we may need a change in strategy, I do not see the need to squeeze out the Avengers.
It's not like they have any problem stonewalling us whenever they feel like it.
Nico, we are all supposed to be working together.
Well, maybe this working together stuff doesn't always, you know, work out. Besides, everyone needs a little help now and then. Even the Avengers.
So, do you have a plan?
You mean a plan to stop Chthon from serving us all up in his all-you-can-eat cosmic flesh buffet? We don't have all the deets nailed down as of yet, but we'll work it out. Till then, keep this under wraps until we know what we're doing. I don't want to freak out the Avengers any more than they already are.
Will do.
Cool. Catch up later.
Chatter points to large numbers of solar crystals.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Let's get started. Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony. I'm an assistant today. Sometimes, I even impress myself. Big Tony's Forge of Mystery. We never close. This is some of my best work. See you, Hunter.
Lots of talk about Transio.
I still say we Practice makes perfect.
Constant innovation. That's the Stark promise.
Just give me a target.
Do your thing.
Bit of all three.
In the Air Force, we call them betting odds.
In the Army, we call that hard intel. Semantics aside, Hydra's never been this active. Hearing about sleeper agents pulling out from all the major three-letter agencies.
Can't believe I find myself wishing Red Skull were still in charge.
Hydra hasn't been this active since my Howling Commando days. There's something going on that we're not seeing.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
Stay out of trouble.
Hey, careful. Some of us aren't immortal, quasi-invulnerable demigods. Thanks, Hunter.
Evil doesn't take time on Earth. Neither should we.
Ready to work? Yeah, I guess it is a tough decision. Judgment is upon them. Feel the fury. Maybe you should just hit me up on Superlink when you're ready. See you around.
You are the best girl. You know that, right? Come along, Charlie. You have not set anything on fire today, have you? Set revels in his blessing. Set regards no obstacles. What is it? Find something?
I can't talk right now. Our Hulk problem isn't going away on its own.
Our time to stop Chthon is running short. At this point, I'm willing to try just about anything. So if you have any bright ideas...
Surely the situation is not as dire as it seems. There must be more to learn, more secrets to unlock, some weakness we could discover about Chthon.
That's what I'm doing. If there's even a hint of a notion of a way to stop Chthon, I will ferret it out. If the circumstances weren't so dire, I might even find this fun.
Keep at it. Do not give up. We have to find something in one of those books.
These books tell me Chthon has been a threat before civilization began, when all that walked the earth were the Elder Gods.
But what else? Surely there is some bit of knowledge we can use. What other things did you learn?
I could keep you up all night blathering on about this, so...
I do not want to...
I hope... One more book. Maybe that will...
I feel bad for Robbie. I should get him some ice cream.
Do you think what Peter said is true? That Agatha forgives me for what I did?
I know she forgives you.
Yeah, right. You can't know that.
Well, I do.
No, you don't. No one does. She's dead, and it's all my fault. It's always my fault. If I had learned to control my powers better, she would be here today.
Agatha understood the dangers of taking someone as powerful as you under her wing. She did it anyway, because she had faith in you, and who you are to become.
And look what her faith cost her. An early grave.
Maybe she saw something in you. Something that was worth the sacrifice.
That's nice of you to say, but say it to Caretaker. I still haven't been able to look her in the eye since I've been back. She hates me.
You cannot hide from her forever. You need to figure out how to summon the courage to face her, so that both of you can move on.
Yeah, you're right. I owe her that.
You owe it to yourself, and Agatha. Agatha would want the two of you to be reconciled.
I know. I just don't know if I can make that happen.
Try. For Agatha.
Yeah. For Agatha.
I will take my leave then.
Thanks, Hunter.
I wasn't certain at first, but Charlie seems different since my return.
What do you mean?
She's more alert and sure of herself. You can see it in her eyes and the way she walks. It's obvious Charlie is happy for your return.
I do not know how I could do this without Charlie at my side.
There's no question you two have a bond. I didn't realize it was so deep.
A hellhound gave up hell to walk beside me. How could I not return that loyalty?
That is the loveliest expression of friendship I've ever heard. One of my favorite activities.
Prophecy speaks of a fallen one returning to the light.
Another day closer to the fulfillment of the prophecy.
You're not far from a Hydra data drop used by their field operatives. A potentially valuable source of new intel on their movements.
We will not fail. We stand with the Mother.
Leslie, Stark, and Carol have done most of the legwork, but you still need to access those consoles to retrieve the data.
Let's get started. Whatever gets the job done.
Done with. You scared yet? Whatever gets the job done.
You're in trouble now.
We will never forsake her.
That was your one chance.
We'll see how you like it.
They called in some friends.
Serve her with honor. Mother, protect us.
Will not last much longer at this rate.
Perfect.
The light is on our side. Welcome assistance.
not impressed with the field.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Recover the data. Excellent work out there.
Hey, Hunter. I'm gonna be saying some words about Blaze for the team. We're gathering in the cave right now. Come join us. Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet, you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. And sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done. So, you kids remember that. You won't always be so fresh-faced and innocent.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him. And safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore. Fairly certain I hated him. Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us. And I'm glad to have known him. To Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny
Blaze.
Johnny Blaze. Is that it? Can we go now?